It is really hot. It feels like the kind of weather where you get low humidity and you could get a fire. That's what it feels like. All right. I don't know what the heck happened to this tomato. I'm getting that southerly breeze. Hello, Ronnie. How are you? It is dry as a mofo. Making sure I don't have any leaking here. Hey, Sarah. How are you? You guys want to see something amazing? Look at how that we just cut this tree. What, 2 months ago? And look at this thing. This thing is already in monster mode. I'm in guy mode today, guys. It's too hot today. Can you believe that? Yeah, hey Nino, I saved the squeezins from last night because I had a lot of people write me and I said, no, don't make it unless we can watch. Hello, Kiwana. How you doing, beautiful? Hey, Lunar. Hey, Kelly. Yeah, thank you. I'm enjoying it on a night like tonight. You believe it. It is warm and it is hot. Hello, Alan. Hello, Amanda. How are you? Yeah, I had a really good day today. So I decided to hold off on making the soup until, boy, I hope we don't get a fire tonight. I just have a feeling in the air. I'm doing good. I am doing good. I'm going to go out and about. We haven't been on a walkabout in a while. Hey, Angus, how are you? How you doing tonight? Yeah, the gang is getting on here. Trust and believe I'm enjoying the lighter look tonight. Hey, Cindy, how are you? Bills versus New NYJ? I don't know. Orioles are sucking gas. As long as they make the playoffs, that's all I care about. Plus, we got the Ravens are already greatly incapacitated. That season's over. So we're gonna turn this stuff into soup tonight. Cindy Russo, good to see you. Just I don't know. I have that premonition like this is the kind of wind that brings fire. So I got my bag. I got some water with me tonight. We haven't done a hood walk. Thank you, Maggie. I'm feeling good. Let's face it. Boy or girl, Rosie is just one handsome devil. Saying hello. But finishing up in the office. That's cool. I'm glad you're doing good. It's going to be a little hard to read the screen. That's okay, Brenda. Good to see you, babe. Always honored to see you here. I don't know what happens. YouTube starts in a vertical mode now, which is kind of lunar. That's my girl right there. Make my heart skip. There we go. Hey, kitty. Well, I don't know. It's something radically changed with the weather today. Hey, gas can. We got into the Santa Ana flow here, which means it'll be comfortable once the sun goes down, but it's going to be dangerous. What do we got here? His name is Peanut. Yeah, no, it's you know, YouTube controls all the even on some of my cinematic stuff when I put do not monetize, they still run commercials on it. Hey James, how are you? This poor girl's screaming back here. Hell, she's having a meltdown. I'm gonna have soup and a salad tonight. Yeah, she's in meltdown mode. I don't have any money tonight because I'm not gonna be losing my money in a robbery out here. This is what I hear outside my window at 3 a.m. What the heck's wrong with the folks? Welcome to the hood. I get that outside of my window every night about 3 a.m. There's so many people whacked on crack here, it's unbelievable. See what you miss not living here? Count your blessings wherever you live that you don't live here. Because it is getting more dangerous by the day. Now I'm going to try to cross here. This car is going to pull out on me. Right? Cross over by Lola's. Oh, no worries, Callie. I'm a hood rat, honey. I wouldn't know what to do. Right? Stick! What an a-hole. I don't know why we have cops here tonight. We got somebody on the hood. What a day, man. I'll tell you, there's something in the air tonight. What do we got? You have to stay 6 feet away from these guys. These guys will skull tap you. I guess they're running this guy's stuff. He's not handcuffed or anything. Oh, that guy's nothing. I see him around the hood all the time. Sometimes they stop the most peaceful people. Ooh, we got action tonight. It's like a really greasy feeling night out here. Yep, thumbs up or appreciate if you're coming. It's going to be an interesting night tonight. I did hold off making the tomato soup by request. This is all used cars here. Let's see if we can find something. My zipper's down, of course. Los Charros Autos. All this stuff is hot. $29.9. I don't know what the mileage is on this. I'm gonna have a salad tonight. I'm gonna have tomato soup and salad tonight. I'm gonna do it light. It's really hot and windy, and I just don't feel like doing much more tonight. Well, welcome John Hare to the chat for the very first time ever. Hey Jiro, how much for that old ass Tahoe? I don't know, the thing doesn't even have a price on it, I'm not sure. Not sure, but this one is 15K, I think, down here. I don't know where the Tahoe is. Hello.
Hello, how's it going?
Good.
Questions?
What's the mileage on this one?
122.
Oh. $122,000. Thank you. I don't know, I guess they rent this spot here and just put their crap out. Hey Naomi. Yeah, it's a Suburban. You're not going to get any warranty with this crap. Let's look at this Camaro down here. No, I'm not shopping, Savannah. I'm just kicking around. 16.1, 132,000 miles. Whew. And you know as well as I do that this Camaro was rode hard, man. You know that. That's me. This baby was rode hard. Hey Judy, how are you? See how the rear bumper got it? You know, you're not going to take a car like that and just gently ride it like grandma's Sunday school vehicle. I'm always surprised how Benzes lose value. As is, no warranty. Sin garantía del concesiero. No guarantees at all. Thank you, Barry. I do alright as a guy. Let's see. 18.4. This sucker's got I don't know how many, 121,000. That's all you have here is really high mileage stuff. High mileage stuff. Let's roll on a little bit. We got some exploring to do today. I did bring Dr. Pepper with me, which means we might venture down the path here. I am not armed. I got to tie my shoe. People always ask me, were you armed or you're not armed? You don't tell people when you're concealed carry whether you're armed or not. That's the whole point of it. All right, let's see what this looks like. We look a little bit clear on the trail here. Well, there's some people coming out. I don't know, here's a good rolling thing. Choo-choo thing. Yeah, I got Dr. Pepper with me tonight. I guess we'll mosey along the trail. Well, they're also, you know, I mean, I don't think the Mercedes-Benz are cheap to fix too. Once you put a Benz in, hey Haunted, once you put a Benz in the shop, you're talking about some real money. Breeze feels good though, but what a weird weather day. Sorry about the noise, it's windy tonight. I can't do anything about it. We're getting a change of season here. I think there's a lot of people up here on the left. There's always people creeping in and out of this thing. There's a hole in the fence there. I don't think I'm going to go over tonight. Alright, I think I'm going to stay out of there tonight. Bad enough I'm tromping through. That's me. I'm a George Clooney. It's bad enough. Oh, good. Pepper spray is good to have. It's bad enough I'm tromping through here with a camera, with a wire hanging out. But I guess they're going to take all this. They're doing some meth over there. I guess they're going to take this thing and make it housing now. I don't know. But I'll be darned if I would buy a house sitting over a toxic dump over here. I'm kind of watching the shadow behind me to make sure nobody runs up on me from behind. But I guess they're going to make houses out of all of this. It's like the barbed wire jungle in here. No, I don't. This is the water tower of doom. It's not the towers of doom. Are up here a little further. This is the mini water tower of doom. I think this is where they used to mix all the aggregates. There used to be a big conveyor belt that ran up the side there. Take the stone up, but then all the crackheads, they were throwing people off the top of it and stuff, so they had to take the thing down. It used to have a Christmas tree on top. How's the picture? So far we've proceeded without incident, but the next stretch is the real deal. I don't know if I'm going to make it or not. I don't know. Well, many of us still do. Many of us believe more fervently than ever. What are we doing here? Illegal dumping over here? I'm being me now, honey, because I need to be comfortable today. It is a hot tamale. A very hot breeze. Everything's dry as a bone around here. I don't know. I think we're probably going to go up this way. How you doing? I'm not up for going through Thug Alley tonight. Yeah, it's a long fall up there, and they would have fights up here like MMA. People get killed. Because that's what crackheads do, crazy stuff like that. They think that they're impervious. Yeah, these are perfect weather conditions for another fire. Yet we're 1 month away from prime fire time. Yeah, this is the concrete plan of doom here. This used to be a big operation. Shamrock cement. Hey Alex, how are you? I'll definitely let the sun go down before I start cooking tonight. Looks like they got the roll-off dumpsters out of here. Maybe they sealed up all these buildings now. I don't know. Hey Smelly Cat, how you doing, babe? Yeah, this is all ready to go up for sale, but would you want to build on top of a toxic dump? This was just cars piled on top of cars and leaking fluids and rats and snakes. Some I living in this car. I try not to stick the camera in anybody's face in particular. Look at they got, I don't know what kind of cars they got over here. They got some pretty cool dynamite. Where's the Lincoln Continental? That thing's a real beast. I don't see it. I hope they didn't sell it. So just give you a heads up. Wednesday I'm going to be at the Boss Janus. We're going to go to the baseball game. And then Thursday evening I'm going to take Bird to treat him to dinner at Chevy's. I got the gift card. Courtesy of a very kind subscriber. We got to tie the shoe again. Hate places. We're coming up to the Tower of Doom. Sometimes people don't like it in there when I'm videoing walking by. Why are you putting a camera on my place? Well, I'm on a public street. Imagine lemonade 25 cents, fruit 10 cents. That was like 50 years ago, right? Yeah, please hit the thumbs up button if you're coming in. How you doing? Good. Young couple with a kid living on the streets. This place is now up for sale. I don't know how many acres this is over here. This is what? 1.79 acres. I don't think that's accurate. That's about the size of the Rancho. That's like a half an acre in there. I don't think so on that. This is the pot place. I don't know, 3 years later, I still don't think they've opened. They were going to grow pot in there. This neighborhood is something like out of the end of the world now, right? There's the vaunted Towers of Doom. There's no way that's 1.75 acres. There's no way. Everything here is a homeless camp. Yeah, I'm being careful, babe. No worries. We got coppers around. Now my plumber said he bought a place over here, which surprises me because these are like $500,000 plus starting, and who knows? That's before upgrades and stuff, and you don't even get any land. Some kind of weird apartment building here, I don't know. Oh yeah, there's a ton of people up there, man. I'm not walking up there. Yeah, there's like a whole convention up there. Hey, Joni. Yeah, police are quitting in record. I wouldn't be a policeman today unless it was some Barney Fife rural. Even then, you're dealing with crackheads and stuff. You're dealing with meth, making people blowing up their houses. You got to survive one way or the other. If we cut through here, we'll probably get the train guy on our ass. We'll probably get the guy for the light rail police here. The vaunted towers of doom. I asked somebody about this. This thing is just full of asbestos. That's why nobody takes it down. And nobody wants to pay to have 50 guys in hazmat suits come and deal with that. For me, when I was a kid at the apartment building, one of my first jobs was assistant janitor, maintenance, and we were taking asbestos covers off of pipes, cast iron pipes. We were using them for baseball bats, playing baseball. Who knew? What a hood. What a hood. Hey Mew Mew Swan, how you doing? That's why I say the best thing that you can invest in is security for the future, security firms. Especially ones that run private security details. Wealthy people in particular are going to need personal protection. If you're in this neighborhood, you don't need anything. People know you don't have anything here. Houses don't get broken into, nothing. Oh, Brenda, thank you, sweetie. Love you just the way that you... Oh, thank you, sweetie. You're already the definition of awesomeness. Thank you, honey. Rodeo Drive. Thank you, honey. Very hard work, so we would use that stuff for baseball bats. Thank you, Brenda. To say that's needed right now is kind of an understatement. So I'm tapped out waiting for Social Security. Looks like somebody hit this fence. Knocked that in. What is that, a walk-in tub there? Jacuzzi jets and everything. Thank you, Brenda. You're so sweet. Hey, Robert, how are you? Yeah, somebody whacked this good. Yeah, James is going to have some time off, which is really nice. So thumbs up are appreciated. If you haven't taken a second to hit the thumbs up button, please do. Well, that's right. Of course, Trog. What do you expect him to do? You try to do any policing and you're liable to incite a riot, right? You see how rapidly when police detain somebody, how much the crowd moves around, gets around the cops. Who needs that? These people are unpredictable. What is this, freebies? Are the stars out tonight? I don't care if it's... I don't know what's going on in here. This could be a big crack factory. I don't know. I don't even want to get close to the window. I could get shot. Free. pretty nice cord. It just gets worse every time I come. I don't know whether that's. I don't even know how you get into this place. I don't know. Who wants to pull the lid on that? Not gonna fit. Oh, this is the way in back here. Let's see if we get a stick, because there might be a snake inside. There's a lot of weirdos here that would do something like that. Let's get a stick. I got my pepper spray tonight. Heck, are we sealed? Nice cooler, but you know, if it's got a human skull in it, right? Something's rattling around in there. Where we're gonna open that is with two hands. It's got so much joy juice on it. Gotta watch out for snakes back here. I don't know whether this guy's running this guy's running a chop shop over here, or what the story is. Guy's right there. I did some metal detecting back here years ago. I got a couple weedy pennies. Oh man. Let's keep rolling here. I definitely want to be back before dark. Too many people are being beaten up around here now. So if you haven't checked out, I did another restaurant review. I found an outstanding, I should say Mr. Z did, outstanding Italian restaurant in Vegas. It's down the strip a little bit, but what a great place. This was the old Hell's Angels Club till the guy fell asleep on the couch and the whole thing burned down. Just remember, when you go out in the hood, you got to come back in the hood. Thought we might have some freebies. What kind of commentary would you like today? Really not been much to talk about lately, just interest rates 4.29%. 4.35 is the next level. As the upward march in rates continues. Cindy Lou, hello. Italian and Chinese. Mexican in Las Vegas called La Cuco's. It had a big lunch buffet. Why don't you send me the link to it if it's, I'll forget it. Yeah, it was excellent, and the prices were good too. Because remember, I'd come out the night before spending 120 bucks for 3 people to eat so-so sushi. Yeah, I remember back what they were then, but our economy is much more fragile than it was in 1979 with 16% long bond rates and stuff. Oh, he was enjoying that sandwich. It was as big as his head. Our economy is much more fragile now. We have people are so leveraged with debt, government, every entity. There's no savings anymore. I'm gonna see if I can fix this picture some. Hold on a minute. Spin that around. Today's the first day. It almost feels like Halloween is in the air. And we have to also remember 9/11 anniversary today. It's not all bad Cookie Monster, just my area. It's pretty rough. I moved here. I couldn't afford to move into the fancy pants end of town as best I could do. This is really wild. This looks like a slasher house back here, guys. I found the perfect place to film the next Saw movie. Look at this place. I mean, come on, man. People could be dead back there, right? Come on. Is it getting weirder than that? There's a very hefty looking cat there. He's watching the rush hour traffic go by. Hey Catherine, how are you? That's like one of the weirdest houses in the city. Woof. Nice doggies. There's no such thing as a nice dog around here. Who am I fooling? Showing company there. I'm glad you're doing better, Catherine. I worry. So one thing about being in male mode, you're much more apt to have a confrontation. It ups the odds of a male-to-male kind of conflict down here. It's almost kind of inevitable that it would happen. Very sour looking look on that woman's face. Oh yeah, you're much more likely to have a confrontation now. If you're pure female, the guys usually won't mess with you. Just the women. Remember the way that creek was raging in winter? It's probably the people in there are probably like a little bit out of deliverance too, but sometimes stuff can reach the point where people can't do maintenance anymore and they just have to just let it go. Oh, that with that piece of land there, that would be 500,000 as it sits. Yeah, remember how it was before? It's actually almost flowing back. It's almost dead calm. Well, I'm going to hold my own ground, but I'm just saying, let's not fool ourselves. I mean, I'm not a spring chicken, right? I'm in very good physical shape, but avoiding confrontation is the key. We won't get rain until November, December, June. We don't ever get it in summertime. We had a couple splash of a few little drops during that when that weirdo hurricane come up the coast. Yeah, you have to meet people with the right foot forward. That's part of it. But if you're wild-eyeing somebody and you're like you're going to be squaring up on them or something, then you're going to have problems. Here's the Courtyard Marriott here. Women these days are the very aggressive ones. They will light you up. They're much more aggressive now than men. But we're hey Lisa, how are you? How you doing, babe? We're actually undergoing a dramatic gender role reversal, and women are becoming much larger in stature and guys are just kind of shrinking away. So last time I've seen people really happy was when Clinton was president. That was it. But this is 22 years since 9/11, right? I mean, it's a long time. How you doing, North? Yeah, that's about the size of it. The feminization of men is at a rapid pace. Everything from manscaping right on down the line. We don't have a talking. We're going to come up here and find a place to sit down and have a drink. That's a nice rig right there. Yeah, people were just it was their birth of the internet, and we didn't have all the craziness of social media. We have the ever-present crows. Well, we might have coffee later. Depends what time we get back. Train's coming. Of course not, Joni. Like I said, the feminization of men is in full swing. You got to be touchy-feely, sensitive, in touch with your feminine side, blah, blah, blah. Oh, what is going on here? So please hit the thumbs up button if you haven't hit the thumbs up button yet. It is appreciated. Oh, that's pretty cool, Shemaine. So maybe I'm onto something then. Making lamb for supper. That's a nice feast. Very expensive lamb. I don't particularly enjoy the taste. I don't turn it down if it's, you know, in a shawarma. But I never purposely go out order lamb. Wow, look at the broken windows at Chevy's now. Holy smokes. Oh, I guess Chevy's is up front this old warehouse. Hey June, I hope you're doing well, honey. I always love it when June is around. She's been making good coin, schlepping food around. Is this the newest VW? These things have almost turned in, I don't know, it's weird. Turbo. Yeah, we love June. We love Cindy too. I know something about love. Love, 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 love. Used to be the old brewery. So I'm bringing Bird here Thursday night. I'm going to use that gift certificate. I'm going to treat him to some dinner on Thursday. I figured we need to cut loose a little bit. Petaluma, Santa Rosa Railroad Depot, yes. It is a beautiful night tonight. Now it's a little better. Of course, we're not charging. Took the night off from work. You've been working hard, honey. You've been working hard. Making that money. Schlepping that food around. I think they renovated this whole dealio inside. 10 to 2, 9 to 4:30. It's a visitor center. Those nice floors. Really bad thing about living here is earthquakes. Built 1904. So this thing survived the earthquake in 1906. Looks like somebody whizzed there. No, something's leaking. What the heck? Something's leaking through that ceiling. Sit over here and have a drink. Blows no good. They lock these benches up at night so that nobody can sit on them. They raise up the bench things. Oh, God. Very sweaty today. Oh, no. It's windy as can be. Offered to fix the depot roof. Yeah, it was weird today. I don't know, it's quite hot, but it was just even the boss is texting me. He's like, it's hot. I was like, dude, you got AC down there? Flip the AC on. It's just weird. It reminds me of fire. It has a feel of a fire in the air tonight, with the very dry wind. You know, I had the same kind of feeling during the fires in 2017, 18, and 20. So I hope everybody's having a good day. I'll be so glad when fall gets here. I was sweating, no more heat. You never know, June, you might have Indian summer in October. See something. Yeah, I think something massive is coming. Something in the air. I don't know whether it's a big earthquake. I don't know whether it's the second coming or what it is, but something's in the air. And it ain't love. Love is in the air. Hello. Hello, Rupert. Yeah, I think it's an earthquake. Do it up with no calamities, exactly. I said tonight with the heat and the sweaty wind, I said, there's no way I'm popping a wig on tonight. Going to be in the 40s. That's good sleeping weather. That's good sleeping weather. I hope it cools down a little more because I'm going to be making homemade tomato soup tonight. I don't think anybody's ever, thank you, Smelly Cat. I don't think anybody's ever really highlighted making tomato soup on a live stream live. So it'll be interesting tonight. And then I'll have a salad too. I hope the sun is not getting closer to the earth. I don't know. I think things like the earth tilted like 1 degree or something, or something weird. Something weird happened. Remember that? The earth tilted a degree or something? I don't know what that's all about. But we'll be tilting away now. The northern hemisphere will be tilting away from the sun. September, actually June 21st we began that. Yeah, welcome aboard Cookie Monster for the first time ever today. Wait for the punchline. I am detransitioning slowly but surely. The Earth's magnetic field is, yeah, the poles are shifting. There's some weird stuff going on. I miss your baking, your bakers. I'll be back to baking. I just needed to cool down a little bit. I have some nice apples, Savannah. I would like to turn into an apple pie. May I ask what prompted that? On totally religious grounds. Startling conversion in early January of this year. Oh, I never would have thought about potato chips. I never, but yeah, the people are in it. Well, this was quite a profound one. I picked up a Chromebook and started to write a book. Thank you, Magic. I'm feeling good. It's been pretty easy breezy. Well, thank you, Dave. Thank you. Love you, Booty. It's nice to see you. I love all you guys. Everybody's been. I mean, I get the odd troll now, you know. But as much courage as it takes to transition, it probably, in my opinion, takes 2 times more to detransition. But I've never been lacking in, you know, personal. I don't want to say courage, but fortitude to do what I want to do. I don't seek the approval of people. I mean, your friends are always going to be your friends. The boss and Janet have stood by me on my tour, Marin City Marinship tour in Nevada, September 20th. Let me know if you're interested. Oh, that's pretty cool. I did a video down there. Can you send me a link to that? Yeah, thank you, Smelly Cat. Love is blind, marriage is an eye-opener, Cindy. But you can't live your life you got to live your life for yourself. I think at the end of time, it'll be you standing before the Lord. Thank you, boy. It'll be you standing before the Lord and giving an account of yourself, and you won't be able to turn to your left. You won't be able to turn to your right, and you'll already know before a word is even exchanged whether you made the grade or not. There will be no surprise. Zero. There will be nothing that surprises anybody. It's a personal tour. Yeah, I'm kind of, I really liked when I went down there. And toured, I wonder if they're going to go into the old shops or just yeah. I'm definitely interested. Thank you, Savannah. It is my chat's business. Mainly because everybody's been with me for 11 and a half years. So my life is the most open and sustained long life on YouTube. So, yeah, well, I'm very interested in that, Catherine. Hopefully I can shoot a little video down there. So it sounds like a really good event. I mean, people that go to Sausalito would be absolutely blown away to see what was being built right there. Thank you, Prancer. I love you guys too. To my knowledge, I've lost a few trans supporters, but that was to be expected. But otherwise, most everybody stayed with me. And my friends in real life for me, yeah, Lisa Arkley, there you go. Friends are friends no matter what. And if your friends don't hang with you, something is wrong with either you or them.
It's like a dirty. Yeah, that'll do it.
Hey, Kale, how are you, sweetie? No, real friends value friendships. It's too hard these days, outside of social media and stuff, to make friendships. It's too hard. You don't want to lose anybody in your circle. It's too hard. People are so flighty these days, so short term in their attention spans, all that. Yeah. I don't know about Jimmy Buffett is ready to go.
Yeah.
think right now he's probably wasting away in margarita. Living on Smiles Cake. Covered in oil. She's a real beauty. I got done mowing. I burned some cows. It was a good day today. Just got a little weird, the weather. What did you say? Oasis in the vibes on the Mary Hunter. I wonder if you would say. I'm not sure who Oasis is, but this guy gonna take the statue down. Thank you, sweetie. Fighter planes in the Pacific. And I'm gonna be honest with you, the last place on planet Earth I want to be right now. Thank you, Rumble. The last place I want to be right now is down in Hawaii. Did you hear some of the clips that are coming out? Some of these people are so angry now, these native Hawaiians. They're mad at Oprah Winfrey. They say she's bought hundreds of acres of upland Maui land, and she gave a token donation or something. So that, it's just, it's a bad optic, right? It just looks bad. And these people have no means to rebuild or anything. Yeah, those who don't mind matter, and those who matter don't mind. And now we got Turk. We have Morocco on top of that, Marrakesh, and that is, yeah. Alfred's telling us to donate. Well, that's not a bad thing to tell people to donate, Ronnie, but I don't know. It's not a time when you want high-profile people with money to be getting FaceTime. I think it's the time to be humble and confidentially and anonymously give money. Oh, I know they've had hard feelings. I lived on Oahu for 9 months. I only went on the leeward side one time. It was like no bueno, man. No way I'd go back over to the leeward side again. There was a Hawaiian woman at that time. I can't. Too windy. There was a Hawaiian woman at that time, a native. It's the wind. She was a native Hawaiian, and she was all rumbling about native Hawaiian stuff. Which, I don't know, I guess everybody could say something. The Manhattan Indians could complain about selling Manhattan to the Dutch. I don't know. The Native Americans, what they went through, what people in America went through with the slashing of the Vikings and the, everybody's been pushed around. Look at what happened when the barbarians swept into Europe in the Dark Ages. Yeah, I don't know too much about Oprah. I don't want to make any judgment on her. But the best thing that you can do is to keep a very low profile and understand that people are very sensitive right now. They're blaming the fire department. They say the government blocked off roads. There's a conspiracy theory that's hitting that's saying this fire was to clear land for big hotels and mega resorts and stuff. Well, I really don't believe that's the case, but that's kind of making the rounds now. Yeah, I think we've all been following it closely because it's one of those stories. It's getting more interesting as it evolves. Because you have a lot of people with no insurance, no money. FEMA's going to clean up all the sites. just like they did in Santa Rosa and all that. I don't even know who that person is, Cookie Monster, you're talking about. The locals think it was I don't. Hawaiian Electric said they turned off the lines. So, I've been in those windstorms that are crazy. Absolutely crazy, and there's no force on earth that's going to stop the fire from sweeping through. Here in 2017, October 8th and 9th, we had hurricane force winds coming over from Napa County, driving that fire ahead of it. So this wind reminds me of that night before it all happened. So if I'm the fire department, I'd be very on guard right now. Very on guard. Alright, well, let's roll out of here. I know something about love. Love, 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 love. You want a good Italian place in Vegas? Well, you've seen it. Yeah, well, the Catholic Church survived down there. Just one of those weird anomalies. Up on Fountain Grove, we had one home that was totally untouched, and every other home was destroyed up there. Well, you got the people in Hawaii, they're squawking. We're sending, 20 billion to Ukraine, and that's as corrupt as can be. That's as corrupt a government as you'll ever find. And we don't have money for Maui. Well, you can't just start giving money away. Right? We're already on the hook for student loans, and when's it going to end? Mortgages, rent relief. Sorry about the wind. It is hella windy tonight. Looking good. Same old Rosie, cheer 'em on. There's Bubby. There's your Bubby. It's Grossman's. They do a nice pastrami there. There's this homemade pastrami with deli mustard, 17 bucks. You don't even get anything with it now, just sesame. I don't know. Hawaii was a very, it was the most paternalistic, really rather maternalistic state I ever lived in. They controlled everything. They put no faith in their people at all. No gambling, no lotteries. Income tax is taxed very high, but then again property taxes are pretty low. So it's kind of, it's an never-ending doom cycle. Now we're coming up to the infection time again, where the stuff is hitting the fan. I think these guys are probably going out of business as Furniture Depot. I don't know. But I found a really good Italian restaurant in Vegas. Now it's out of the way from where I usually stay, so I won't be back there again. Unless I'm fortunate enough to get the use of that condo again. Can you imagine somebody kind enough to let you use their condo? How nice. Yeah, thumbs up or appreciate it. We could work in a good crowd tonight. Hello, Adam. This is the overpriced diner here. Breakfast place. It's another place prices just got really out of control. I don't even know if they post the menu anymore. I don't know. Are you out of the hospital yet? Served with potatoes, sourdough bread. That's it. They don't even give you any, they give you a little bit of bacon in that baby. Yeah, I like a pastrami, but I'm really super picky about it. I mean, really super picky. My thought is, in this town, if you're going to get pastrami, make sure you're eating lunch at 11 a.m. The longer that pastrami sits in the day, well, it's usually gone by 1 o'clock, but the longer it sits in the day, no good. Yeah, you have state paid insurance, the best you can get. I wouldn't go anywhere. You got the state totally supporting you there. In a free roll. Even when you get stabbed on the street, they're taking care of you. What would be the incentive to ever leave that? Work? I told you there's all the work you could want in Florida. Yeah, that was very kind to use that condo. The most beautiful woman on it was owned by Gretchen Longley, a mayor's daughter, survivor of the maritime disaster, the sinking Titanic. How about that? Most likely this chest was purchased by Gretchen when she was an antique dealer. I don't think that's going to be a good enough provenance to sell it for. Right, you're going to need more than that to sell that thing. That ain't going to cut it. When you say most likely, right, that ain't going to cut it. You need to have 100% authentic, the genuine article. Is there a good Italian place in town there, Alan? I have no idea why this place is on the National Historic Register. Might be the only building that survived the '06 earthquake. I don't know. I know something about love. The sky's the limit is gone. All the costuming. I can't believe how it's getting dark so early now. I always have a hard time adjusting to this in fall. You know, I get so spoiled by being light till 9:30, 9:30. Ice cream, what's on tap today? Creme brulee. Do, 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 do. Why don't you pretend to pick up a hammer and help out in Florida? Yeah, I like to try doors. Make a contribution in the world. I've worked for 50 years. It was the best thing I did. Yeah, the weather's good, but it's turning a little weird now. We're getting ready for the change of seasons, where our fire danger goes up dramatically. The hurricane, it hit Florida. There's a lot of cleanup. There's a lot of damage that needs to be done. They're desperate for people to come and work. Hey, Amanda. Glad you had a good time in Nobu. That's the time you make big money, when you get on a contracting crew. Yeah, I don't like the 4:30 dark. Oh, feel that wind? That's a fire wind tonight. That is a fire wind tonight. No, but you treated yourself to a nice pair of Air Jordans. Well, you deserve them. I would have gone out of my mind if I didn't have work. Let me tell you, it's nothing fancy about pushing paperwork for years. I'm a vampire. I love the night. I love the sunshine. You're like Tara. I can feel the fire tonight. If something catches on tonight, it's going to be bad. It's going to be bad. It ain't going to go good tonight. They want to make those pickup trucks as short as possible, Shanae. Thank you, Kale. You too, honey. So that they can sell you the extended bedrooms. Plus, most pickup trucks are just for show these days anyway. I retired at 60, just started drawing Social Security. Yeah, I'm busy in retirement for sure, but I like doing volunteer work. Tomorrow night I'm going to be later coming on. I've got the my local church, the maintenance group meeting tomorrow night, so it's going to be a little later. Hey Vicky, how you doing, sweetie? Good to see you tonight. And then Thursday night is Chevy's night. Yeah, birds. Yeah, busy week. Enjoying the lake cruise. This would be the night that the wigs blow away tonight. Yeah, I hear you, wine country, but you're enjoying life. That's good. Just to give an early heads up, I am going to be doing a fundraiser in mid-October. Help defray some of the costs down at St. Joe's there and give a small little bit of a cushion. So please keep that in mind for October. Here's this fancy pants Hyatt Regency. Yeah, yes, Judy's staying busy. You're just that kind of person, Judy. You can't just sit down in front of the screen. A lot of people just listen to me on replay and go to sleep and listen to it. Yeah, Bobby, I'll be hitting you. You're very religiously delinquent. You're going to be the first one I hit. It's really a fancy pants place there. Right? So close to the hood. As soon as you go over the bridge, boom. It's like chutes and ladders. You go right down the ladder. Right down the chute. That's alright, Callie Mo. You put your time in on the pot. Oh, this is the Hyatt Regency here. It's a very nice place. Yeah, you're gonna, yeah, well, you owe, Bobby. You owe big time. No reason you can't come up with 100, cheapskate. Oh, helping St. Joseph's Church down in Vegas. They're running really close to they're running right at a deficit now. There's no financial management skill really. So next time I go down, I'm going to try to work on the financial stuff. Yeah, 250 would be wonderful. Yes, Bobby, I've marked you down. When I used to work at the development office at my college, one of my first job out of college, fundraising, I always learned to put people to a money amount. And then by the time the fundraiser happens, it's just perfunctory. There's no surprises. You know exactly what's going to come in. Don't forget Wednesday, Bobby. Pick me up at 1 o'clock. We got the baseball game. Thank you, Kale. Our Queen Kale. We'll have a good time, Bobby. Their season's just about done. I think the boss is going to throw some burgers down. Game's at 6:45, so we don't want to get caught up in that weirdo traffic coming from rush hour out of San Francisco. I wonder if that beehive is still active. Yeah, we got minor league baseball. Sacramento River Cats. No, it's not an overnighter, it's just a day. I don't want to, you know, Janet's working and I don't want her to have to do breakfast and all that. Let's go enjoy the game and come on back. Ooh. I don't know if there's any figlets on that or not. Here's a few small figs. So we'll have a good time, Bobby. We'll get a little bit of minor league baseball in. I can't believe we didn't go to a game this year. All right, back into the hood. Let's hope we don't get our teeth smashed in. These things are kind of cool. I was thinking about putting one over the main entry gates. I ate a bunch of figs off the tree today. Isn't that nice? Yeah, I just don't like the brown turkey variety. I like the one that's called like a Cadota. It's a green one. Well, so you get another baseball game, Bobby. Niner game was something. I just don't think Pittsburgh's that bad, though. I don't know. What was that kid's name that they put his quarterback came out of Pitt? I don't know, the Browns look scary good. They look scary good. Yeah, I'm always careful. This is the entrance to the hood. Why would you ask that, Cookie Monster? What would that matter? I'll wait for the reply. Magic art. You like that when I try the doors, huh? Shemay will tell you, we've had some of our, well, the Niners have a good defense. Yeah, the hood walk. I like to try doors. For sure. Okay, so we didn't get a response from Cookie Monster, so that's the end of that. Go. No, nothing. I've been at this too long. There's nothing subtle about the troll game. I will test any door. It's paid off though, Shemay. We've gone into hotels that were under renovation, like in Goldfield. Any goodies? What a nice walk today. Is this a bag of diapers or what is this? What the heck is this? A bread machine? What the heck is in that? Yeah, thank you for the thumbs up. What the heck is in that thing? It's too light to be a bread machine. I like the way people just put their junk out here. Yeah, the weird art installation too. This thing's in better shape. No, it's not. Yeah, pilfer puss, that's it. Just some people get kicked out at the end of the month and they just put their stuff out. There's some yogurt. Joy juice. Don't look bad. I've seen worse. Isn't yogurt supposed to be like keeps forever or something? Oh, you can toss it here. I was going to get the spoon, but I was afraid the chat would go nuts. We do have a shortage of spoons. Oh, don't let me slow you down. There you go. By all means, man, don't mind me in the crosswalk. Holy hell. You see that? Dope almost ran over me. Oh. You know, there's something about dairy, if it sits too long, I just don't know. I mean, I like the $100, but I don't know if it's worth being hospitalized for some bacterial. Yeah, how do you like that for almost flattened me there? Yeah, I would have dropped my spoon. I would have probably dropped a load in my pants too. I have been hit before. Look at this hood's so bad they don't even give you a seat here. They put this thing on like an angle. You can't even sit on it. What a weird thing to do. There he is, Buzz Bomb again. Yeah, a guy came like 2 feet from slamming into me. I don't even know if he's, how can you not see me? I'm not that little. Nah, I just don't want to engage people. And normally, like 5 years ago, I've been yelling and hooting and hollering. It's just not worth it. I'm just used to it these days. He's just really in a hurry to get home. I guess he made a wrong turn. You got to take it out on somebody. So I guess this is going to be a big development over here. Yeah, the Cecil Hotel is, I don't know, words kind of fail me when I describe that experience, especially around the back. Yeah, but these, you know, yeah. I'm walking this way towards the sun, he's coming towards me, so the sun was at his back. He's just used to being in the hood where, you know, people in this neighborhood are suitable for roadkill. In this neighborhood, they would think that they're doing society a favor. Yeah, this body in the water tank, and it decomposed for a couple weeks, and the people were drinking the water. First it had a funny smell to it, then it was brown, and they were still drinking it. Tell you what, I couldn't be on the phone to my lawyer fast enough. Lisa Lamb had wigged out on the elevator and gone up in the roof and pitched herself into the water tank. Yeah, if you get hit these days, they're not going to stop. Yeah, she wigged out. They got the videos of her wigging out in the elevator, pushing all the buttons. She just went up to the roof and climbed the ladder and thought she'd drop in for a swim. But once you drop down, the ladder doesn't reach low enough. So you're kind of trapped like a rat. I've done a lot of live streams down at the hotel. Definitely a weirdo outpost. What do we got here? Right outside the Vietnamese grocery store. Dogs just strangely disappear here. Right? I mean, I'm not going to connect the dots or anything, but we are outside the Mekong market. Yeah, it's just a coincidence. But the coincidence is everybody knows where to post their sign. Right? Alright. The Mekong Delta of Vietnam, baby. Jamie, leave tonight, Jamie. Oh, Alan's leaving. Good night, Alan. There's a big rat over there. Really smells like rotten weed there. Rats are usually till it starts to get dark. I'm sure they're back here. I threw out a rotten loaf of bread. Rats will be all over that. There's a rat right there. Welcome to do it. Thing's about as big as a microwave. Now we got stereo. I'll ship one down to you, Joni. I'm sure your mom would appreciate that down in Richmond, Kentucky. I'm so used to being around rats. Rats have been a major part of the channel. MacArthur Park, Cecil. LA's the absolute worst. You rarely see rats in Vegas. Yeah, but you know, you get the wrong rat, it could gnaw off your bits, right? I mean, my goodness. Talk about gender reassignment surgery. They might think it's like a hot dog on the laying there, right? It'd be like Oscar Mayer time at the 7-Eleven. It's like if I tried to pick up one of the kittens, it would be an absolute blood fiesta. The Silver Diamond, how you doing? Anything rabid is no bueno, because if you don't get the shots, it's a death sentence. Long time, Silver. If you don't get the shot, it's a death sentence. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. You will die. Should we grab a cup of coffee? Oh, this wind is awful tonight. They might think it's an Oscar Mayer hanging down there. Don't ever just grab and pull on random wires you see hanging down in the hood. Just saying. Oh no, honey, I hope that you get out soon. I hope that they can get you all fixed up. Good Lord. We had Adam Gilligan in the hospital after stabbing. I think he's probably mad at me because I told him to go to Florida and get work. Yeah, Silver, it's been a long time. Damn, man. I hope everything turned out good. Doggone. Just imagine New York City when they can't pay for rat control anymore. Adam Gilligan says he got stabbed for his backpack. He said he's going to stick around the area. I said, well, you just want the life you have then. You don't want anything better. They're hiring like crazy in Florida and everywhere. But some people don't want to work. Yeah, Adam in Phoenix, yeah. We've been trying to help the last couple months to get something worked out. Some suggestions, and when the thing came along in Florida, I thought it was like a gift, right? Tiger. Oh, quick stop. Yeah, we're gonna go up and get a coffee there, and we're gonna make some. Oh, what the heck happened over here? What the heck happened here? We got to put up the new kitchen stadium. What the heck happened? I do have the pole I brought back, but now this thing's got such a bend in it. No, I don't think he wants to. I was hoping he would, but today kind of confirmed it. And then he took a shot at me, pretending to be something I wasn't, so I guess that's about it. He'll do a negative video and get the attention he craves. But we have a clear conscience. We try. This is for Amanda. Hey, Lisa, great to see you, honey. That's for Amanda. She digs that. I'm sure Bird's asleep. Oh no, you got to be here 2 more weeks. Well, God bless you, Silver. I do that for Amanda. I love Amanda so much. Amanda, what would we do without each other, huh? What would we do without each other? Oh. What would we do? Anyway, Joni, did you decide what you're going to do with your truck camper bodies there? What you decided to do? Oh, boy. Oh, man. I'm all wind blown. All right, let's go. Selling. Yeah, you always cheer me up, too. You always make me laugh. I just don't like it when people just let themselves be consumed with the life, and caring will often be confused with criticizing people. But if you don't tell people the truth, then what's it gonna be? Right. We have this kind of predisposition to kind of mollycoddle people these days. Thank you. We're in a touchy-feely society. You dare not tell anybody to work. It's like if you want to disperse a crowd of protesters, just go into the middle of it with a handful of job applications. You'll see everybody running for cover. Spread the love. Spread the love. Oh boy. All right. Let's go get some coffee. Oh, yeah, he's a little tipsy, that guy. This place, though, they'll give you free refills. Oh. Right, a lot of far-known 7-Elevens, they won't. Let's see, fuel is $5.59.9 cash, which is crazy. It was I paid $4.15 in Las Vegas. Spread the love. Alright, what are we going to do? Are we going to go left? Are we going to go right? Which way are we going? We don't know. We're going to go left. Why bother? Put your turn signal on. Very high price gas here. God help us if we hit $100 a barrel. We'll probably see every politician voted out of office in the state. That'll be like $7 a gallon gasoline. All this state knows how to do is throw taxes on it. Now they want to extend unemployment insurance to the striking Hollywood writers and actors and actors. Can you imagine? And the Los Angeles Unified School District is short of what? 4,000 teachers or something. I mean, really? They want to put that on the state now. If you go out on strike, well, we got you covered. Yeah, I saw that goof in New Mexico, that won't last long. She won't last long in office. Take the guns away from the law-abiding people. Always make sure criminals are armed to the teeth. What a screwed up world we live in. Well, Newsom is trying to walk his way into the nominee. He's trying to backdoor him. I can imagine he hopes that Biden passes away. And then everybody's all up in arms because he said he had an appointee ready to go in when Feinstein steps down. That drove people nuts. How it's already in the blue hour here. Oof. All right, go ahead, honey. Don't look left or right. Just shoot right across. There you go. Don't want to hold you up on your dinner. here. Oh, it's Monday night. A lot of stuff is closed down here on Monday. All right, let's enjoy a cup of coffee. All right. We're going to make some tomato soup tonight. I think that's close enough. All right, let's enjoy. There I am. Same old Rosie bomb. Live chat. It's like the wind's dying down. What's expensive? Blue hour. I will be here. There. I have to get my cargo van token. Let's get that. What happened to your van? Remind me. Yeah, it's still daylight here. I got some sun recently. Shocking. Michelle Robinson, what did that say? I don't think so, but who knows? Yeah, I'm a little sweaty today. I'm so scared with that DAU. I can't remember what happened to your van. I can't remember. Yeah, I've had the engine light on before. Check your gas cap. Thank you, Larson. Yes, it is. Replace your gas cap first. That's the first thing to do. Thank you, Lurker. That's the thing that I'm not at my best after walking, but that's the thing that causes the most engine lights to come on is the gas cap has failed. So the EVP system doesn't work properly. Thank you, Prancer. Well, I don't know how thick it is. It's all right. I just got a haircut. You make us love you more. Linda P. I did gas cap and local mechanic still has. Oh, okay. You already did that. It's almost always, Kale, something to do with the emission system. Almost always. Right. Yeah, we'll do that. I thought you replaced it. I don't want to go. Yeah, it's going to be expensive. Yeah, absolutely replace your gas cap. Absolutely, positively replace the gas cap. I've had more people. Mr. Z, his engine light is on all the time now because he knows he needs to replace his gas cap. Absolutely. The light thing, usually always, it's almost always. How many miles would I expect a Honda to last? 200,000 miles. When you realize the engine because of the damn gas cap. It's almost always the gas cap. And if it's not that, it's a fuel sensor. If it's not that, it's a fuel sensor. It's always the emission system. Replace it tomorrow. I read about the gas cap, but I thought it needed to be. No, it loses its seal around it, and the system senses that it's not pulling enough of a vacuum. If the check engine light's on, yeah, I think that's Nevada's the same way. I think so. I think that's the same way in Nevada. That if the check engine light's on, you can't even get a smog test, I think. Yeah, 200,000 miles a Honda should go easily. And then the other thing is a fuel sensor that's in it. And what that fuel sensor does, it senses if the exhaust is running rich or if it's running lean. And it automatically adjusts your fuel system to keep that in maximum efficiency. I'm a Dodge truck. I'm having to go back this weekend because Dodge keeps, what does it say? Dodge keeps moving a date to replace the ones they have. Wow. Wow. Yeah, so Joni, you might get 250, 300,000 miles. You know, Hondas go, and as long as you change that oil, I take that down for 4,000. And the light is on. Yeah, Hondas go and go and go. They're very tight tolerance engines. Yeah, I wish I was there too. Because if they tell you you need a new fuel sensor, you know, Rock Auto has them for pretty cheap on there, and then just find a local Mexican guy. 5-speed. Yeah, I'm not into manual my days of schlepping around with manual transmissions are over. Yeah, when you do change the fuel cap, take off your battery, one of your terminals, your positive, and I would go inside and I would step on the gas pedal 3 times. And then reconnect the battery with your gas cap reinstalled. Yeah, the O2 sensor, those kind of things. Right. But always start with the most simple thing. I will only drive manual. I don't know how old you are, Larson, but I got into a nightclub brawl in 1985 because, well, I'm from Baltimore and that's what we do in the city. We drink. The bouncers were all hopped up on cocaine and we went at it. So my knee was injured and there's only so much I can tolerate with clutching. Thermostat. Yeah, that's okay. I got a few. You know, I've sustained a lot of damage in my time. I've been through a lot of brutal physical encounters and things, so it's taking its toll. It's kept me in shape though. Yeah, it's an O2 sensor. It just makes sure your air fuel mix is correct. But always start with the most simple thing first and then work up. Almost. Yeah, but because it's a very flat country, right? A manual transmission will kill you in San Francisco, right? I'm not shifting gears anymore. It's like the boss says, they took 50 years to perfect the automatic transmission. I ain't going backwards again. I had a Chevy Cruze. I had everything from a Reliant, Plymouth Reliant, like 78, or I mean, I've had more manual, 3 on a tree, push button, tiptoe transmission, never again. I just want to cruise down the road in style. Later on, people close to help me out. Yeah, you can go in if you have an O'Reilly's or AutoZone. They will hook up their sensor and it'll produce a code, and they can look up the code and tell you exactly what's going on with the van. That's the good news. Before you even get to a dealer and you go in there, Kale, they'll be all licking their chops to put the code reader on your... They'll be falling all over themselves to help you. Right? Just wear your fancy perfume in, and boys will be hopping the counter. I know I would. With a toothy grin. Yeah, you can go into and they just plug it in right underneath of your driver's area. Mine is on the floor here. They just lift up the little thing. They plug in the thing and it tells you exactly. It shoots up a code and they just look up the code in the store. Right. And it'll tell you usually something with the emission system, and you probably need a new gas cap. You're right about starting out with the most. You always got to start simple. I've seen people start to tear an engine apart because the spark coil went bad. Got a number of mechanics that, but even Lamont spoke with him. There is something going on with the engine. No, I don't think. Yeah, they don't charge for coding it there. I'll always be Rosie. It doesn't matter to me. That was my name my whole life growing up. You know, if I'm in male mode, you know, he, him, female, right, she, her, doesn't matter to me. Just don't call they and them. That's the only thing I can't wrap my head around. As long as you feed me, you can call me anything. I'm not of the touchy-feely generation that wants to get up in people's grill about pronouns and stuff. I mean, we had a little more bounce to us. We had a little more elasticity to our emotional being. We weren't easily insulted. But maybe that was growing up in Baltimore. I don't know. We probably came out too tough. But out in California, it's the polar opposite. It's all muy sensitivo. All right, let's roll out of here. We got to make some soup. I know something about love. Love, 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 love. I think Mr. Z's check engine light has been on like 2 years. He knows he needs a gas cap, and it's had absolutely zero impact. He's driven that thing to the Rancho and back home again and all over for the last year, all over the place. Whoa. Dude almost hits me in the bike. It's like, I'm in my own lane, man. Why are you coming into my lane? See the loveliness of Paris. Do 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 do. Yeah, 2 years. Monkey Boy's check engine light has been on in his vehicle forever. Replace that gas cap, disconnect the battery, reconnect it, maybe fill up your gas tank, and then see what that does. No, Kale, you're not being a Karen. It's just that if something's really bad in the van, it'll usually give you some sign. If it's running smooth, it's likely just an emissions issue, right? I mean, I don't think I've ridden with anybody that doesn't have a check engine light on in their car. So, just saying. Ooh, doo, 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 doo. But they should be able to flash a code, and anybody should be able to take that code and figure it out. But But I don't think I'd go near the Dodge dealer until I tried that myself. But I don't think there's any issue with a check engine light. I mean, I don't know what year the vehicle is, but there's rarely anything that's catastrophic. If you have no other warning lights that come on and that. No, that van is important to her. I agree. Just trying to give her the best advice that I can possibly give. Boy, I hope we don't have a fire tonight. It just seems like fire weather nights. The van is her baby. Yeah, 20. That's the same year as this. 20. This is a 2016. It's got the same exact mileage as well. I have 115,800. And there was about a year when I was running around with the check engine light on. They can't just have a light on and then have everybody stop and drop and do, you know, people have to keep driving. And then my thing will usually come up on the dashboard. It'll tell you change oil change due. Right? Yeah, I love an automatic. This is like an 8-speed automatic. I like it. All right, let's not hit the kid. We're turning in. There we go. Go ahead. Let's not whack the kid. The car's history is unknown to me, though. It's a salvage title. Oh, well. Start with the simple then, Kale. All the more important, honey. If the van drives, it can't be something catastrophic. You would get a warning light like oil or transmission. There would be something else that definitely shows up. So I wouldn't sweat it too much. Start simple and work your way up. I would definitely go to an AutoZone and get a code flash though. I think it's free. Free is good. Yeah, auto school is good. A lot of technicians don't like it because the warranty work doesn't properly compensate them for the hours and things. Hey, bird. There.
Rosie, the internet is not working.
I don't know what's been going on. I'm going to push the reset, but the internet's been having problem all day, bird.
Yeah, for a couple days. That went like Boomer Steve's house. He said, "Oh, we can watch the bootleg movie. Didn't it come out on the thing on the phone? No, we can't watch it on the phone." Shit. You did. Photograph on the phone.
I just reset the router, but I think it's something to do with Verizon is doing something. I mean, Xfinity's doing something around here. I don't know. Now I'm gonna have to put a sweatshirt on. I hope we don't have a fire tonight. Alright. I'm gonna get my sweatshirt on. It's starting to get chilly. Peanuts. Cats are here. I'm just too cute. Honey, your date's here. Yeah, your band will be fine, honey. It's not going to be something too serious. A non-dealer should be able to fix that thing up. Should be able to get that going for you. I don't have a gas cap lock on mine. Oh, chiming in. How you doing, sweetie? Good to see you tonight. I'll be cranking out some homemade soup. I better strain this stuff first. Let me set this up. out this. I'm gonna strain out this stuff here. I thought I had a bigger strainer. I don't know where the heck it went. We got a whole big thing here. We'll let that just gradually run down little by little there. Strain that through. We don't want any seeds in it. Got to be patient. There's a lot of seeds here. Just gonna make some great soup. That's the fun of making it anyway. Adam, please don't be offended by what I say. I come to you in the spirit of friendship and love. I want the absolute best for you. You think it makes me happy to have somebody that's living on the street that's a friend of mine? It doesn't. I tried to send you something on PayPal. It didn't work. In other words, my heart is in the right place. Please never think otherwise. I got this in the hood. Sometimes those government phones are crap. Hey GTV. Kale, I'm so glad that you are here. You just have to really take your time when you're straining out all this stuff, okay? Take a spoon and move it around, it goes faster. Well, I don't want you to ever think what I say is not meant in a spirit of honesty. Ain't nobody want to see you on the street getting stabbed and all that stuff. I felt so bad for you the night that you were at the bus stop recording a video at 1 a.m. in the morning, absolutely drenched with sweat. I'm not an insensitive person, right? My heart was moved, for sure. I want the best for you. I want you to have the dignity, the job, everything. Some tomatoes. It does look like some tomatoes blew up. Oh, that's great. That is great. I'm home from the Tacoma Hut. Well, if you really need something, just let me know. We've been friends for a lot of years, and I thought what I said earlier may have come out as a bit harsh, and I apologize for that. Sometimes I just get frustrated too. All right, we got a good base there. Now, all right, there's our start of our soup right there. Well, Kelly, you know it's almost hockey season, huh? We got to put baseball season behind us. We're going to take a big tomato and we're going to dice this up now. And we're going to add it in there because we want some. Yes, you did make me laugh. You cracked me up. You definitely cracked me up. What we want to do is we want to dice up a tomato. We want to add that in. And I've saved the heritage tomatoes on account of they're the tastiest. And what the hell, I grew them from seed. My mortgage lifters were crap over there. And I paid like $4.99 for 4 plants, and it was just a disaster. I don't know, they got some kind of, it's like they got AIDS or something. I don't know what the hell they got over there. I don't know what it is. I'm slicing all this up. We will never know that. Same old Rosie, right? Some shit never changes. Imagine growing up and being my teacher when I was young. Why are you already giving up on the race? Because of the injuries, Kelly. They lost J.K. Dobbins. They lost an interior offensive lineman. They had so many injuries yesterday, honey. It was terrible. It was like the season's over, man. How are you going to beat the Cleveland Browns? Right? I mean, let's be real. We've always been very honest with each other, Kelly, when it comes to sports, honey. You can't. It's just, this team is just prone to injuries. Tell me how many games Lamar Jackson's going to go before he gets taken out for the season again for the 3rd year in a row. And then we have Tyler Huntley. I mean, he's a good kid, but he did almost beat the Bengals, but he fumbled at the goal line. But at least he was in the game. I don't think I would have signed Lamar Jackson. Sorry. Too much money. I'm trying to squeeze some of the seeds out of it. Some of what I diced up. That's why I just think the Ravens are just already off on a really bad foot. You look at the way that the 49ers played. Now that's a championship caliber team. Now the Ravens defense is outstanding. There's no doubt about that. All right, so we're all done. We can get our pot fired up, and then we'll start this cooking. Let me clean this out. We'll get the shell on the road. like the writing is already on the wall, you know. I mean, let's be honest about it. Injuries are what kills teams. Look at what happened to the 49ers in the playoff game against the Eagles. The second their quarterback went out, it was over. Yeah, I know, Jamie. Dak, yeah. All right, let's get some fireworks going over here. Really good about turning the regulator off. Ooh, 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 too much. Ooh. We want this to be low and slow. Now I'm going to tell you one secret thing that you guys see me use a lot around here. A lot. You see me use it all the time. I'll bring it out in a second. Three things I want you to add to this soup base. Pepper, salt, and 1 tablespoon of rice wine vinegar. Okay. You see me use this all the time. It deepens the flavor of everything. Alternatively, you can use red wine vinegar. But I find this is a little more sharp and gives a little more umami. It deepens the flavor of things. I'm going to put a capful of this in. Okay. Yeah, tomato soup. Well, we found something you like, Shimei, that you're not allergic to. Right? Yeah, well, we're here. We try to do our best, Gail. I'm sorry, honey. I'm sorry you've gone through an issue. I like my tomato soup nice and spicy. We'll throw in a little bit of salt, and we should be good to go. Put that on the side there. Charles Richardson, nice to see you, my friend, my wonderful friend. Yeah, I love tomatoes. What's Rosie's favorite animal? The panda bear. Get the salad started in a couple minutes. Good. That'll thicken up. But we want to add one more thing here. We want to add 1 to 2 tablespoons of tomato paste here. And if you're lucky, you can find these things, these good ones, for like 29 cents each. And that's for a good brand. I love Del Monte. That's always my go-to brand when I can find it. All right, we're going to throw this in. What that's going to do is help thicken that up a bit. Make that really extra tasty. Over there. Let's turn that around. So we are underway. Be careful of the pot handle. Let's stir that a little bit. Dr. Pepper, I never really acquired a taste for Dr. Pepper. Just like I never acquired a taste for Southern Comfort. You can see that's already looking like a nice soup right there. Isn't that easy? Don't ever throw, if you're ever canning tomatoes, don't ever throw your liquid out. Don't ever throw, hey Starby, don't throw your liquid out. This would, Kale would love this, nice vegetarian. Right? I don't know why our internet is out tonight. Blackbird, you want to check the internet to see if it's working? I reset the router. You want to see if the internet's working?
Okay.
What a shame. Always make sure you test your stuff too. It's going to be very nice. Very nice. Oh, that's bang on right there. That is bang on. That is perfection. So anytime I can, I have a video too. Let me go get my camera and do a shorty.
Oh, no, it's not working. One of the lights is down.
I don't know what's going on with the internet here. It looks like it's working, Blackbird.
What happened?
It looks like it's working. I just turned on the Wi-Fi for my other phone.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. What is for dinner in Rancho? What is for dinner in Rancho Stadium tonight? We saved the juice from our canning last night at tomatoes. We're making a nice tomato soup. Please subscribe and check out tonight's live stream. Yeah, I think the internet's working now. Mine is.
Oh, yeah, it's working now.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. I had to, maybe the router's starting to go bad. I don't know.
But on that square I have, one of the lights is out. And that's when it stopped working. But right now, it's working, but not all four of the lights are on.
It takes a while for those lights to all four come on. All right, let's go make a salad here. Let's get our salad fixings. We got our big Jethro Bodine size salad bowl here. Okay, we have our homegrown carrots. How cool is that? Let's get our salad. Don't let this burn.
Oh, that's so good.
If you serve that in a restaurant, holy smokes. Heck, I hate how these things open. Let's load up with some of this crap. Here, build a bit of a salad. There we go. It's nice. They have this. They have this edge that seals now, which is good. Now we got our homegrown carrots here. Cut off the top's probably a little woody. I'm gonna quarter it. I'm gonna quarter it just like so. Luckily, I have all my teeth, so. Yeah, I've got, remember, I'm in a Mexican neighborhood, so there's tons and tons of kids around here. It's unusual if you see any other neighborhoods where you have a lot of kids around, except maybe the Hasidic Jewish neighborhoods of Crown Heights and Williamsburg in New York City. Now we got some onion. I don't think this onion is rotten. I can't wait to harvest my onions to see how they turn out. And in this goes. You're all right, Adam. You matter in the world. Don't worry about it. You got to get rid of that Obama phone, man. That thing is crap. Here we go. So there is a pretty decent looking salad. Alright, nothing wrong with that. Homegrown tomatoes, homegrown carrots. The boss always says, I like Chen Dao. Thousand Island, as they say in Chinese. Chen meaning 1,000. Dao meaning island. Chen Dao. Put a little salt on. We put some pepper on, and we're ready to commence eating. All right, let me get my fork and knife. Let's check this. I got the heat really low over here. Can't tell you how good that soup tastes. That soup is off the chain. All right, let's get a knife and fork and commence to eat. Something rarely heard on the streets of America anymore, kids. The sound of kids. I saw somebody walking around with a kid. Another neighborhood, it's like the first kid in a stroller I've seen. It wasn't Mexican. Delicious. That soup can fire away over there. Yeah, well, right, I can imagine it ends up in. Sonoma, Rome. I hope so, Kale. I'd like to see you not have to look at some big repair thing. You can also go to just any local auto parts store. It's only about $10 or so. But I don't know, 100-some thousand, I wouldn't really fear driving. Some people's whole vehicle existence is check engine lights on. Yep. Remember they said, Judy, from soup to nuts. Now, some people would add that back to the food processor and really blend that down. Me, I like to have chunky bits of tomato in there. Well, hopefully it does the trick. I'll feel bad if it doesn't. The gas caps are so problematic because they have a seal on them. Yeah, it is a big deal. Yep. That's good. Blackbird, did you feed the cats tonight?
Yeah, I fed him a little bit.
I always feel guilty when I'm eating in the cats. Here's your glob. Rosie's ready to eat over there. All right, there's your blobby food. soup is so good. Oh, hey Colleen, how you doing, honey? That soup is so good. Tiger sniffing around like a gas cap out of a block of wood. And I think Hale can swing $10 for us. It's the rubber seal. Sometimes the rubber seal gives out. Thank you, Raptor. Hey, Naomi. You're kind of little knuckleheads are over there looking. That's Tiger. Tiger's belly's full. Tiger always wants to see what I'm eating. Oh no, I'm sorry, Colleen. I hope you recovered. I can't eat unless the cats are eating. It's my sensitive guilt. You might have long COVID. I always buy OEM, yeah, original equipment. If you would smash the soft, what the hell's that? Oh, Colorado. Oh, they're fine. They just come up one at a time. They don't. They'll do fine. They've already eaten tonight, some. Believe me, if they wanted to eat, they'd be all over that. Here comes Fanny Kaplan. Right on cue, the biggest eater. Waiting to get that kitten food. There it is. After 8 days, wow. Hey, Icy. What's going on up at the great 49th state? Hello, Cheryl. The volcano is erupting. So, you reminded me, Colleen, when the wind would shift and the fog would come off the Big Island and move into Oahu. Ooh, I hated that smell. That fog is no joke. Oh, that soup is so good. If I worked in a restaurant, I'd pour that into the food processor and just micronise that. That is really good. That was Fanny Kaplan. We got Rosie hanging up over the bush over there. And then Magic is around somewhere. Colleen. That was really terrible, Colleen, what happened in Maui. And the native Hawaiians are going nuts over there. because Oprah Winfrey has bought upland land. I've been in December in Oahu. It was 58 degrees in the morning. You go up country, you go up on Mount Kilauea, you get snow up there. Yeah, it's like a stick, Naomi. You can put it in there. Yeah. Hurricane Nikki blasted Kauai. And yeah. And then Lanai, Larry Ellison bought most of Lanai, which was the pineapple growing place. So they're not liking Howleys too much. It's one reason I was glad, because on the leeward side, you almost get your ass kicked. It's like the native Hawaiians had a huge grudge. So they're not really hungry. So when Bird tells you, I fed the cats a little bit. Everything is relative. Tiger, I got nothing on the menu you want tonight. I got nothing really. I know you're waiting to see what I'm eating. Right? I got nothing. You don't like carrots. You're a meat eater. Dag, it is windy tonight. It's an ill wind that blows no good. Those tomato pieces are breaking down real good in there. I wish restaurants served tomato soup like that instead of the institutional stuff. The hell is with the... Colleen, I thought you might have gone down to the Merry Monarch Festival. I didn't put any basil in, Prancer. Yeah, it's in April or June. Okay, take care, Amanda. Be worth a trip to Hilo sometime. Watch some of those hula halal schools. Oh wow, that's really great. They're coming to you. Cool. I know you haven't seen them in years. That's great. Yeah, Amanda's recovering from surgery. Drop me a line, Amanda. Let me know how you're doing. Oh, the crap there. I like the Merry Monarch Festival because they got cakey. They got kids from like 2 years old all the way up to grandmas and grandpas. There's Rosie at the feeding dish now. Hawaiian Big Mac salad. I never got into the Hawaiian food is very, very heavy in the carbs and starches. And I don't like poi. All right, let's clean our bowl. And let's get down with some soup. Don't forget, tomorrow I'm going to be late because I have a church maintenance meeting. All right, let's do it. I want to do another video cut here. What is for dinner in Rancho Kitchen Stadium? How about our own homemade tomato soup using the juice of the tomatoes we canned yesterday? Doesn't that look good? Please like and subscribe. There we go. Homemade tomato soup using the juice from the tomato. I don't know which one's better. What is for dinner in Rancho? Ooh, don't show that thing. Never mind. That's funny. What is for dinner in Rancho Kitchen Stadium tonight? Well, we saved the juice from our canning last night of the tomatoes, and we're making a nice tomato soup. Please subscribe and check out tonight's live. This is the last one. What is for dinner in Rancho Kitchen Stadium? How about our own homemade tomato soup using the juice from the tomatoes we canned yesterday? Doesn't that look good? Please doesn't that look good? Subscribe. Look at that, Colleen. Aloha. That's feasting. We have pig pickings. Oh, I love the food down there. You know, Johnny, and I'm a southerner, honey. Maybe I was born to ride. I do miss the South. Put this in the water in this so it doesn't crunch up on me. I think this is really old school. I don't think people in the old days would waste anything when they're canning. They would save the juice and make soup. Stuff like that. See how that baby looks. Got nice chunks in there. It's really nice and smooth too. Really good. Hey Sarita. That's gonna be some good eating. Does look good, doesn't it? It's nice and peppery. You'll have cream of tomato. I was thinking about that. Oh. Oh. Just that little bit of rice wine vinegar in there just to deepen that thing up. A little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper. A couple tablespoons of tomato paste. Oh, that is so good. And so easy to make too. Oh, thank you, Basil. I don't ever remember seeing you before. My mom used, what did she say? It does taste like perfection. Grow tomatoes, she made the best tomato sauce since, but that's it. So I would never throw the juice out. This makes such a creamy soup. Delicious. I know y'all. Oh, I know if it's the first time somebody's ever, I never forget a name. Kelly got some Air Jordans today. Kelly, you mind if I asked how much you paid for them? Don't hit me. Kelly wants to Kelly wants to slap me around. Kelly and I would be fighting all the time. Oh, you got a better brain than I. You are your lipstick off. What does that mean? I am. Somebody said it looked like the. It looked like the tomatoes exploded on me. Oh, 140. That's not too bad. As long as they're authentic. Yes, Rita, new look. The best peaches I do. I have a whole can of peaches inside that I did last year. You want to see them? I canned them a year ago. Next year I'm going to go canning crazy. There they are. Yeah, somebody said the tomatoes exploded on my shirt, my sweatshirt. The canopies, I got another one here that a subscriber, wonderful friend of mine gave. I'm just getting a long use out of it. This would be about the end of it, but these are still in perfect shape. No leakage, no discoloration. Right. So don't forget tomorrow night is, I'm going to be a little later on, I got a maintenance meeting. Wednesday's the ball game, and then Thursday I'm taking Bird to, I'm going to be making us pie soon, yeah. I'm going to be taking Bird Thursday night, I'm going to be treating him to Chevy's. Courtesy of a wonderful subscriber. Yeah, this shows no. I mean, I did a good job canning the stuff. I had help from mouse toes, blackberry picking. Yeah, I don't miss the thorns though, Colleen. I'd be a bloody mess. Yeah, this. Boom. Tiger, you don't eat soup. Where are you going? Took off like he saw a ghost. Yeah, if you have room, it's yeah. I have more tomatoes, but I'm keeping them as eating with salads. Hey, Amy, how are you? Thank you, sweetie. Almost like a choir boy. Oh, I can't wait to put Halloween decorations up. I want to make a trip to the dollar store first. We'll probably do that Friday because I'm going to be over to the P.O. box, so it's right in that shopping center. No, no makeup. Johnny, it's like, yeah, that works. Sure, Rosie, that works. Yeah, we'll just contemplate on that a bit, Rosie. What a delicious soup, I have to say. And the eyes, it's always been the eyes, the eyes. The eyes of the world are upon us. So Kelly, do you have a favorite football team, honey? I bought Halloween at the Dollar Tree. I'm gonna load up with some hanging. So I got a lot of. I don't want to go too crazy. I like to have really cheap tchotchkes to hang up. But first, I think we have Canada Day. I don't know if I'm gonna probably do a little better for the kids than Dollar Store. I don't know. Last year, it's like we bought some good candy. The Bears and the Bills. Oh, to be okay. Well, get the ball across the goal line. I think the Bills are having their hands full with the Jets tonight. No nuts. Well, I don't think any really Halloween candy puts nuts out anymore. Right. Oh, thank you, Jamie. I think it was really that Stallone's was so good in Vegas. That it was, you waited 20 minutes for your food to come out. It was worth every second of it. It was so good. Hey, Bo, Mick Alter. There you go. Bears got pasty. How about the Lions beating the Chiefs? I've never seen a team get injured more. Take care, Judy. Than the Ravens. Yeah, did you see how hot that food was, Nino? Ah, it was so good. If it comes out at room temperature, you tend to bolt it, but this was nice. This demanded that you just slow down and really enjoy the experience. We didn't go for the ambiance, but it was delicious. Oh, that soup is good. Don't they condition to it? Yeah, but see, Kelly, The problem is, they used to put the starters in for preseason. Now they don't. Right? They're not stress tested before the season begins, and then they put the first string in the first game and they get injured. Jets just won. Wow, I can't believe the Jets beat the Bills. Wow. Wow. That's got to hurt if you're Buffalo. Some weird stuff going. Some of the best meals come from the... Yeah, they do chiming in. I could not believe how value that was, because we had wasted money the night before on a really mediocre experience with sushi. Whereas compared to the one downtown was much better. Yeah, but we weren't going to drive 10 miles up to get downtown. It appears the Jets have beaten the Bills. Oh, this soup is so good. And the Jays love it. We lose again and they take our walk card. Oh, okay, well, I don't know, Kelly. All right, aloha. Colleen, mahalo for coming. If you want to get rich, start a food truck in these places where restaurants are closing. Our food trucks do really well, but they don't seem to impact our restaurants here, at least on the Avenue of Love. Yeah, I'm getting important antioxidants. Right, everybody seems to thrive. We have multiple food trucks up there. Some people like to eat in a restaurant, and like in fall and winter, I like to sit at the tables outside and eat. Josh Allen looked bad. I don't know. Lamar Jackson didn't exactly look like a house on fire. He was missing his favorite target, though. Mark Andrews, the big tight end, injured. So their best running back's out for the season with a torn Achilles heel. Queen Briz. I did, Jennifer. Good to see you, sweetie. I have a good food truck. We just don't have many around here. I'm telling you, chiming in, this Sebastopol Road up here, there must be 8 or 9 food trucks and 4 or 5 restaurants, and they all do well. Hey Granny, how you doing? And the food trucks are just off the chain. They're good. Really good. Excelente. So you're really spoiled for some of the best Mexican food outside of, well, in some ways it's superior to Mexico, although Mexican beef tastes better. I don't know why. Maybe it's just slower. It's not so industrialized. I have no idea, but the Mexican beef definitely tastes better. I can't explain it, but one thing I can explain. This freaking soup was good tonight. Really good. Really good. Let me put a few things away here. This is your key. There's no breeze now, so the flies are coming around. Oh, too. I got a full belly with soup and salad. Ugh. That was so good tonight. I can't tell you how good that was. So all of the, because I didn't pressure can the sauce last night, all of the sauce is under refrigeration now. And it should be good for 3 months at least in there, because all but one produced a vacuum with the ping, so I know that they're sealed good, so they're probably good to go. So guys, I'm going to go ahead and close it down. It was a fun stream. We did some hood walking tonight. I'm sorry about the wind noise. It was really bad tonight. But it hasn't really been that windy for a while. So I want to thank my moderators for the great job that you always do, and for everybody else. Thank you so much for being along tonight. Love having you guys here. Love pushing the envelope of new stuff that we do. And don't forget, tomorrow night I'll be on a little later. There will be another restaurant review. Tomorrow, it is a great one. Kale, good luck to you. Sarita, take care. Everybody else, thank you so much. Good luck to you, Kale. I hope it turns out, honey. Cheers, everybody.